This is Melinda and the story of her solid timber home in Mullumbimby that flooded in February 2022 to about 40 centimetres of floodwaters through her home. Since then, because she wasn't insured, Melinda simply got to the task of rebuilding it. She's implemented many flood resilient techniques and materials, but also Melinda has since raised her home. Let's have a look inside Melinda's place. The entryway is a hardwood timber door, so that survived the flood, hasn't needed to be replaced, which is great. And the floors as well, you'll see in this beautiful home are hardwood floors that survived the flood fine. The other obvious thing to note in this clip are the walls. What Melinda has done is she's used a stock of Tassie oak that she actually had ready to build a studio apartment in her backyard. She's used those to line the walls after seeing at a neighbouring home that that's how they had managed to only need to hose out their house. So Melinda wanted to make it really clear that her key strategy was to replace as much as possible with hardwood. So you can see the architraves on the doors are all beautiful hardwood. She already had some gorgeous hardwood furniture which survived the flood, and she's replaced all of the hollow core internal doors with hardwood doors. So that one's a new one, but in the bathrooms you'll see there are actually beautiful secondhand sourced hardwood timber doors. So I'll just take you in here and show you this one. So in the bathroom, that's actually the laundry behind those doors. And the bathroom has got a great example of the wall hung vanity, which is a really great flood resilient option. Melinda's kitchen isn't flood resilient, and she put that in after she was able to raise the home. So there is an expectation that this house won't flood now that it's been lifted. But of course, if there was a catastrophic event and the house was inundated, then the kitchen is a weak link. But with the rest of the house predominantly being hardwood timbers, the expectation is that it would be a simple hose out job. And in the bathrooms, as I said before, there are gorgeous secondhand sourced hardwood timber doors and also some beautiful examples of wall hung vanity units that are made from hardwood. So Melinda said they were expensive, but they're just so beautiful, it was worth it. And the doors apparently only cost a couple of $100. So it's about trying to find savings that you can then transfer when you want to order something or you need to order something custom. So similarly to the front entrance, the rear doors are also solid hardwood timbers. After the flood in 2017, Melinda actually took it upon herself to raise her aircon motors. So she was lucky that she took that initiative because it meant that they survived the 2022 flood, which was great. The other thing that Melinda did after the 2017 flood that actually inundated her home, but just barely, so a couple of centimetres, all that needed to be replaced was actually the kickboards in the kitchen. But she took it upon herself at that time to lodge a DA to raise the home, but didn't go ahead with it. So it took until the outcome of the 2022 flood to push Melinda to actually progress that application. And her advice after what can be a very, very frustrating experience dealing with the New South Wales development system is to engage somebody like a town planner to actually help you with that process. You probably won't be able to be completely hands off, but it will definitely reduce frustration and potentially speed up the process if you engage a professional who understands the New South Wales Development Portal.